Yo! What's up, guys? Well, I'm seeing we're back with more Fuga Melodies of Steel. Oh, right. It's right after... Oh, shoot. Okay, so I want to spin the fishing stand. That's what Mo wants to do. And... Oh, yeah, we have two new characters just to join us. But I guess what we should do is expand on scrap fishing. Yeah, we have enough for it. Oh, so... Okay, so if I complete at least one, like, expansion, it completes both characters' wishes. Oh, that's great news! Now, Hana wants to plant something on the farm. Kyle wants to sleep. Wait, what? I don't... Oh! Is that even possible? In order to, you can have to choose rest. Rest here can obtain experience points. Resting restores children who are injured or have been knocked out. Expand the facility to obtain more experience and allow more children to rest. Oh. Huh. Well, then again, I can see why Kyle wants to rest. He was grunting like a mad dog last episode. Like, holy crud, that dude was just on a kill streak. Like, frankly, I can fully get why he wants to take a nap. That man was just caring so much. Oh shoot, hold on. So we have like 3 potatoes, 3 meat. Alright, so strawberries, wheat, most sheep, and probably like 1 more wheat. And then there we go.
ゆっくり待ちましょうか。
Oh, okay, that's great news. So long as everyone's wishes have been fulfilled to at least the max, I can then... So it's either focus on achieving everyone's wishes, or focus on... Okay, so increasing high affinity so that way they do more damage. Alright. I at least have a plan here. The county have one character talk and grow. So probably the fastest way to do it.
やれやれ。
Okay. Kyle's just been fulfilled. I want to have some guy talk. I want to have some girl talk. Oh.
やるぞー。
This should actually work.
あのね。
Chance to deepen your bond. Alright. I want to play with the most sheep. That'd be fun. And smell the pastures. Oh wow. If I was big, I could help her.
何？
I want to play like crazy outside. Alright. That's 1 down. Oh gosh, this is gonna become more hectic as more characters pop on, isn't it? I just realized this. Hey, what you doing? Want to chat? Yeah, sure, let's.
い
What do you want to talk about? Maybe about our brothers or something?
いよ
Okay, I'll talk about Heck.
あのね
I mean Hack. Yeah, about Mo. He's always helped Grandpa and Grandma. I did too.
す
That's great. I helped around the house too, but Hack, is always pulling pranks.
ごいね
He's such a kid, huh? Boys never seem to grow up. That's what Mom always says. You know what? Look. I think we can all agree that our inner child never really goes away. None of our no kid's real inner child goes away when they grow up. Because you always have that cute little fascination with simple things like cards or games, or when you're alone and you see a big stick, the fantasy of playing as a knight comes into your own mind. Someone's gonna say, I think that's just you, and I know that you're lying right then and there. I know you also think it too. You think no one see it, but I know you. We all know we see it, and we all agree with it. We all see the lightsaber duels you see online. We all think it's super cool. Come on, we've all done it. But that's kind of the whole thing about boys. You kind of have a weird thing. Huh? They don't get big? They're always kids? Mom says they get bigger, but they still act like kids. Uh-huh. Wow, that's funny. I mean... Alright, now... we'll switch with Chick's brother Hack.
いくぞ
And getting a bond that one sucks. So, since they both want to have Guy talking about him correctly. And I guess the next thing I could do is make food, which actually matters. Because I swore I was able to discover new knowledge. And that makes me torn.
何なのです
Looking around the TARDIS gives me great motivation to create.
ねね
Up chance to do your bond. Whenever I get excited, I tend to be quite the motor mouth. It's always interesting. Happy to hear you say that. Oh, a link ahead. Sock! The stuff you read seems really complicated.
はい
Well, it may be difficult for you to understand. Would you like to try reading this? No. No, not really. I don't want to read it right now. That's quite unfortunate. Let me know if you feel like studying sometimes. I think I'll pass. I don't really like studying like you, Socks. No need to be shy. Huh. I had nothing to do with comic books. I thought since it said, oh, I like comic book pages, it would be like, oh, they were going to now talk about comic books. But I guess the only way for us to get to the comic book section is for, well, us to actually... Wait, hold on. Did I see something about the workshop? What? Oh, we can expand on it. Do it. The workshop has now been expanded upon. Okay, hold on, let me check. Okay, upgrade the reactor.
いくぞ
Alright, that's great news. And now upgrade
増援
the
なのです
machine gun.
俺に任せろ
Sock's assist actually gave us more.
ででーん
Perfect. Now, the mushroom. Alright, cooking was successful. shoot, I just realized I forgot about this.
行きましょ
Oh, let's advance. We could take the heart. Save
う行きましょ
飛ばすぜ。いや
Okay, what is with this man and critting? Seriously, Kyle crits way too much. I mean, the good news is that you can't really switch up. I mean, ironically enough, imagine if you could switch their weapon types. Like, imagine if Kyle switched from machine gun to cannon. That would make him really dangerous. It's probably best that I do it like this. So that way everybody... I delayed my pause. Like, how am I going to explain why I made it to this entire formation? The simplest reason is so that I can build up link bump, build up the affinity, and also make sure I don't waste someone's hero mode now. Because if hero mode activates turning into character now and it's not needed, it then becomes a hindrance. Yeah, just pierce that. Pierce him. Switch. I need to switch from. Perfect. We can recover that. That's perfectly acceptable losses in this game. Very perfectly acceptable losses, as you can see. We played it. No, it was worth it. Keep going, keep going. Yes! 2 critics! God dang! No, I'm sorry to see why they add Soul Cannon somehow. Because I realized that some characters are really good at doing critics. Like, to the point where it's kind of just takes away all the fun out of this game. Seriously, I may actually go look into the game. Look on the wiki to see if there's any specific reasons why Cal crits so much. Maybe it's in his code, maybe he just has a higher crit chance with his level. Light grenade. An attack that may inflict weakness on an enemy. Ooh, that's interesting. I thought she was going to be just pure support character. I didn't know she would have a debuff skill like Soft. Although now that I think about it, the most fascinating thing about the TARDIS is that it has a fuel supply system that works with the current technology of this world. So it's probably going to be like, wait, what the hell do you mean? I mean, think about it logically here. We're talking about a very old mech, rather an old tank, that essentially just somehow works with the tech, that's basically its power system is somehow able to work perfectly fine with the power system and fuel system of this time period and era that they are now in. Despite its old rickety age, you'd think it would have difficulty, well, finding a suitable replacement for a fuel source. Yet it doesn't. In fact, it seems to have no difficulty dealing with that whatsoever, to an almost abnormal degree.
見つけたよ。
I mean, one would believe that most likely the reason is because, well, because it probably is fueled up souls and kind of don't want to go on. I mean, we already know that's most definitely the reason why it's a giant death machine that fuels up. That uses a human soul to become a super weapon. Nah.
逃がさないで。
Piercing shot that. Alright. And then we're gonna piercing shot that. The good news is that piercing shot only requires like 1 SP. Which, ironically enough, I would say is kind of... Would I say it's bad that that skill costs 1 HP? I mean, it's a skill that quite literally does 3 shots that deal 3 different damage sets to an enemy, and it decreases the armor ranking of said enemy. I mean, I feel like part of me feels like that's kind of cheating. But then again, since it only goes like 1 rank, I guess you could say it's fine, but...
捕まってないと危ないよ。
Yeah. Dang! Miss.
逃がさないで。
And even though every single one of those shots had a chance of critting, so even if it's a machine gun which probably does the least amount of damage, that's still a lot of damage. It's a good thing that we don't have a character that uses a cannon.
楽勝だぜ。
Such as Kyle. That would be really bad. For the enemy. I probably would have used that character like crazy, but... Anyway. Advance! Coming up on there and can't be careful. Ooh.
ねえね
We'll get to where those guys took Mom and Dad soon, right?
え。
Do we really have to fight again? Yes. If you want to save your loved ones, you're gonna have to fight.
いけろいけ
Come on, Boron! You're a big guy, you can handle it! I mean, he's big, but I wouldn't really say that that means he can fight.
ろ。はあ。
You're so small, yet so brave. Okay, Hack, bring it on! Aw, we're encouraging each other. So which route to take? The dangerous route or the normal route? Normal.
よし、行こ
I'm not risking these kids' lives. I'm trying to get them to survive, not get them killed.
う。お前らはおしまいだ。
Honestly, I swear, Infinity's going a lot faster, which I would say is really nice. I say we don't need Kyle for this, so we'll just switch with Vault so that way we can do more damage faster.
くらってー。 そこだ。
Alright. fragmented shot to do even more damage. Strike. With that lower armor ranking, it should. Oh, the crit actually did help a lot, but I think we would have killed him regardless. Yes. All right. Let's keep the advancements going. Stun ammo. Hold on, can I see? Okay, I think I know what formation I should go for. Huh. Alright, now lock in this. Quick assault. The good news is that they can only focus on recovery. Next, a fragment shot. Desperate hope that this hits everybody, but there's like a 50-50 chance for that. Yeah, it doesn't hit anybody. But it does delay the main force, which is the core reason why we did that. Or back. Stop for just a second. What's this? I'm kind of really game for fragmented shot actually hitting the ball, which would do wonders, but I doubt it. Yeah. It's never really gonna hit all three because if it did, it would do wonders in speeding this whole progress along. Take that one. Enemy down. Enemy down. Well, He just entered hero mode, so I have no choice but to actually do this now. I was kind of banking on him to not enter it now, but you gotta know when to hold him, know when to fold. Air blow. Oh. Dang. That was a blow. Oh, that was a blow nonetheless. That gotta hurt.
Yoshi, 行こう。
Alright, now send me a 3.
どうしよ
Is Kyle
う
still gonna be in hero mode? Oh! They entered hero mode. Double speed. Alright, that's great news. I almost thought my controller ran out of energy. Oh, battery. I don't know why I said energy. Not because I think of the energy cells, but yeah. Hold on, let me switch formation real quick before we do this. Alright. Switch these two there. Lock in formation. And now.
かかってこいよ。
Okay, hold on. I should probably just recover her
もう
energy.
大丈夫だよ
Really won't hurt. No, because that's a little bit dangerous. Ooh. Alright, grenade launch. We need to save that. Use some shot. Oh, dang. Yeah, his hero mode ended. Thank goodness. It's the same. They're gonna die here next. Weak storm. Oop. It's like a flying fusillade.
いい調子なのです
No one's gonna get what I just said.
総員
I feel a little bit sad because of that. Fire regularly. Oh, Ace Hero mode is still going on. That's actually good news. Delayed 100 enemies. And it's ended. And now we switch. Yes. And now we use the fragmented shot. in the hopes that we can hit all of them in one swell swoop, which is not going to happen. Yeah, I was too optimistic. Like, dang, imagine that. It would have been, like, so sweet.
でどうだ
They miss. But I guess it doesn't really matter. This still healing effect still goes up. Anyway, grenade. Giga Claw. Wow, that whipped heavy.
かかってこいよ
Ooh, I would not be that soldier in that turn. I would have died of embarrassment. I would have. Did I just miss? Oh. Normal attacks destroy all weakness and armor on the enemy. What the hell? Oh! 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 Oh no! No, that is a broken ass ability.
撃つのです 撃っちゃうぞ
Jeez, please, some hero are
計画通り
dangerous.
なのです
Oh wait, I guess I can see why. They have to be powerful and broken in order to offset the reality of what happens if you try to use a soul cannon. Because now you're gonna lose that very powerful weapon in response to you having to sacrifice one of the children. Oh. Oh, the laundry room's been unlocked. Oh, okay, so we got a lot of expansions just going around. And I want to each side free these. Alright. Are you ready to be done? I have to admit, that actually is a really smart idea by the developers. Make all the characters' special skills, their hero modes super strong and unique, in order to offset the concept of what happens when you actually sacrifice them for the soul cannon. Because despite and keep it note, make all the kids likable, make them very useful in combat, and now you have to offset with the concept of, do you really want to sacrifice them for the sake of winning this one fight, when in reality, you just might have to go back and redo a couple fights to figure out how to win this fight. It's really good. It really does make you have to think about your strategy here. God dang. Well, with that, you kind of have the feeling and desire to actually level up all of them now. I mean, I was already planning on doing that, but... But anyway, I guess we're already 30 minutes in, so I'm going to end the episode here. Whenever you hit intermission point, and I feel like we've done enough, I'm always going to end the episode. So I'm getting the episode here now. Now, you guys know the drill. Please sure to like, subscribe, and notify any and all future uploads. So, I'm free to do this to your lovely host, Papa C, signing off. Ciao.